Yes, my people, today another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you another high protein meal that you can be having. This meal, I don't really eat this that much. Like, I eat it on occasions, and the reason why I don't really eat it that much is because it's got quite a lot of fats in it, and obviously I'm trying to minimize my fats. But however, I decided to make it today because I had quite a lot of fats left, so I'm like, you know what, let me just make a taco bowl. And yeah, so in this video I'm going to be showing you my high protein taco bowl that tastes amazing, and it will guarantee you gains as well. I promise you, if you eat like what I'm showing you, you're going to be seeing serious results. And yeah, the meal is high in protein, and it's got a bunch of nutrients in it. It's got some fiber in it. It's got some volume in the food as well because it contains like some vegetables and stuff in it. So it's quite high in fiber, and it's got some good carbs in it. Everything that you need. It's also simple to make as well. And I'll attach in the description below all of the ingredients that I used within my high protein taco or taco salad, yeah. But anyways, to not waste the time, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is to get ourselves some potatoes. I used about 465 grams. I can't remember on the top of my head, but yeah, I used 2 potatoes instead of 1. But yeah, you can use however much potatoes you want, and you're going to chop them into slices. And the 2 edges of the potatoes, just put those to the side, and the rest, stack them up, and you're going to chop it into strips, and then you're going to face it the other way and then just chop it into cubes afterwards. And then for the 2 edged pieces of the potato, you're going to simply chop it up the way I told you guys to chop up the sliced ones. So into strips and then into cubes. And then you're going to repeat that for the other potatoes. And then once that's chopped up, you're going to simply add that into the bowl. And then you're going to season the potatoes with some sea salt, followed by some taco seasoning. And yeah, the taco seasoning is quite processed, but I don't care anyways, because a little bit's not going to kill you. But yeah, you're going to add the taco seasoning, and you're going to just simply mix it up. And then you're going to add that into the air fryer. I also forgot to mention that you can add some olive oil onto the potatoes, and you can mix it with the olive oil as well. But I just decided not to add the olive oil because I just feel like those extra calories were quite unnecessary for the potatoes. But anyways, you're going to add that into the air fryer, and you're going to place it at 200 degrees for about 20 minutes. And then whilst that's on the air fryer, get yourself 1 onion and a half and 2 tomatoes, and get yourself some coriander as well. And you're going to chop each of them into the onions into cubes, the tomatoes into cubes, and yeah, the cilantro, the coriander into small pieces. But before I did that, I decided to just check on the potatoes and just shake them up. And yeah, you want to repeat this for every few minutes, just to make sure that every single piece of the cube of the potato gets cooked up nicely. And then once it's all chopped up, you're going to add half of the onion, half of the tomatoes, and the entire coriander into one bowl. And in the second bowl, you're going to be adding 1 full avocado in there. Once it's added, get yourself a fork, and you're going to mash it up. And my avocado was quite over-ripened, but it doesn't really matter anyways. Once it's fully mashed up, you're going to get the remaining of your tomatoes and onions. You're going to add that into the avocado, and then once you've done that, you're going to get yourself 1 lime, and then chop that in half. And And then you're going to use half of the lime in for one bowl and the other lime into the other bowl. And then once that's done, you're going to be getting your seasonings, and you're going to season the one with the coriander with salt and the other bowl with the avocado with salt, black pepper and garlic powder. And you can also use garlic gloves as well instead of garlic powder, but either one should do the job. And then once that's added, you're going to mix both of the bowls up, and just look at that, bro. You can't tell me that doesn't look nice. Yeah, you're going to do the same for the second bowl. I think it's better to add more coriander in there. I should have added way more coriander, but it ain't that deep anyways. Once that's been mixed up, your potatoes should be ready. And yeah, you're gonna just simply add that into the bowl, but double check if it's ready before you place them into the bowl. Get yourself a pan, and you're going to add some olive oil in there. Add however much you like. If you're on a cut like me, then try not to add too much. But I mean, I had quite a lot of calories left, so I wasn't really pissed off from adding too much oil by accident. Get yourself however much beef mince you like. I used about 220 grams. I can't remember on the top of my head, but I will attach it all. I will attach how much I've used in the description anyways. Yeah, this is just me measuring it, and yeah, I didn't want to use I wanted to use quite more, and so I added a bit more onto the bag, and then yeah, it ended up being like around 200 something grams. But yeah, anyways, add your beef into the frying pan and just break them apart, and then cook it until it's golden brown. And the two seasonings that we are using is some salt, and followed by some taco seasoning as well. I didn't really have a lot left. I almost ran out of it, but I still managed to add a bit in there. But yeah, if you're trying to use taco seasoning for the beef, then add way more than how much I added onto it. But yeah, you're just going to mix it up. And then once it's fully cooked and mixed up, you're going to add that to the potato, on top of the potatoes, and then followed by 2 slices of mozzarella slices. You can use any cheese you want, but I'd recommend using mozzarella as it's the best cheese out there. Yeah, I placed it into the microwave for like about 30 seconds so you can just cook quicker. But yeah, anyways, and then add your remaining toppings of your avocado mix and your remaining salad. And that's my high protein taco salad. If you want to see more videos like this, then drop a comment down below, and as always, like, comment, share, all of that good stuff.